Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the channel. I'm going to do one last video for the night. Not many videos today because obviously the NBA playoffs start back on Tuesday with the conference finals. Start the Western Conference Finals, the next day the Eastern Conference Finals. Did the Dodger game, that's the only thing. Recap today, but I want to do this video. I want to start giving my some more videos about the NFL schedule. Probably the last one I can really do about it, the 2025 NFL schedule. I want to list my top game for every week of the regular season. And then I might do some more stuff if I have the time and left in this. So, start week 1. I'm going to do the Dallas Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles. Obviously, I could just go out and say, oh, the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills, but obviously it's loaded. But the opener has the juice, man. Philadelphia set to unveil its latest Super Bowl championship banner, begin its title defense. The first up to challenge will be, obviously, my Cowboys. Who'll be led by Brian Schottenheimer, first-year coach. Dak Prescott will also be making his return after last year's season-ending injury with a hamstring, and will have a new weapon in George Pickens. So there's no shortage storylines here. NFC East rivals. I mean, what more to say there? Week 2, the Eagles at Chiefs. You don't have to wait long into the season to get a Super Bowl rematch. After coming short of a three-peat and them getting shellacked, or however the fuck you say that word, in the Super Bowl by Philly, Kansas City will look to a slice of revenge. They'll look to enact a slice of revenge as when they host the Eagles. This will be the 11th Super Bowl rematch in the following season. The Super Bowl winner is 7-3 those games, so we'll see how Kansas City looks this year. See if their offense looks better than it has past few seasons. Week 3, I'll say the Bengals. I could say Lions, Ravens, but I'm going to say Bengals, Vikings here. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase will head to U.S. Bank Stadium to see their former LSU teammate and Justin Jefferson. A lot of potential for fireworks on offense in this one. Week 4, Ravens versus Chiefs. Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes. Need I say more, ladies and gentlemen? This is the first time these two AFC heavyweights will square off against one another since week 1 of last season. Remember, Isaiah Likely, the 10-yard touchdown returned for failing to get both feet in bounds as time expired for Lamar. This will be an opportunity to build some momentum against Mahomes because Mahomes is currently 5-1 against Lamar in his career, in their careers. Given that these are two of the top teams in the AFC, this is going to be a hell of a game. Week 5, I'm going to say the 49ers and Rams here. It's a measuring stick for these an early measuring stick for these division rivals. See where they're at. Week 6, Bears, Commanders. It's not a hyperbole to say that the trajectory of last year changed these two team seasons. The Bears just went to shit after that, and then obviously the Hail Mary. Number 1, number 2 draft picks. It should be a fun, and the Bears done some good things in the offseason. And I don't think the Commanders will be a fluke, so that's going to be a great matchup. Bucks, Lions for week 7. Week 8, I'm going to say the Vikings and Chargers. Commanders, Chiefs, I think will be the better game, which is, I think, on Monday night. I won't fight you. I'm more intrigued in this game, especially if J.J. McCarthy begins this year on a strong note. And remember, John Harbaugh and J.J. McCarthy, former quarterback at Michigan, former head coach. Week 9, Chiefs at Bills. Rematch from last season, Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, must-see matchup. What more can I say, man? And obviously had that great AFC Championship game last year. Week 10, Lions, Commanders, a rematch from last year in the NFC Divisional. Lions at Eagles. This was what I thought the NFC Championship game would be last year. It turned out not to be that. Week 12, Vikings, Packers. Week 13, Chiefs at Cowboys. Week 14, Bengals, Bills. Week 15, Lions, Rams. Week 16, Eagles at Commanders. Week 17, Lions, Vikings. And Week 18, I don't know. I mean, there's a bunch of games, like, you could put the Eagles Commanders here. Chargers Broncos matchup could be interesting, but I'm going to say the Chargers Broncos. I think that's the most interesting one here. Commanders Eagles could be interesting, but week 18, I don't know. We'll just have to see near the end of the season which matchups will actually be exciting, but yeah, that's kind of my best games for each week. Some of my best games of the season. So now I want to talk about NASCAR. I want to talk about the All-Star race. I mean, I'm not going to go full in depth with a review. I'll be doing select races from here, there. Like, that's what I'm going to be doing now. I'll do, select races. I'm not going to do all of them. So, I want to talk about the All-Star race. I actually thought it was good. I'm not going to lie. Was it perfect? No. But I don't want to hear anybody say I'm just negative, because I've done a lot of negative reviews. I wouldn't say this is a review, I'm just getting my thoughts on it quickly, but I honestly thought it was a good race. I actually didn't think it was bad. And it got an 84% yes on Jeff Gluck's poll, so it must have been good. It was better than the last, how many All-Star races combined? I mean, the promoter's caution was whatever. I mean, it's no different than a stage caution. I mean, stage cautions, you know when they're going to come out, and we knew when this one was going to come out. It was inevitably going to come out, so I don't really think it was bad. I mean, it was whatever. I mean, the All-Star races always had gimmicks, so, and the stages are gimmicks. I mean, most stuff's gimmicks. So, but I mean, I will admit the fireworks were a bit over the top. I'll admit that. But overall, I thought the racing was fine. Still struggled though with the long run racing. I mean, it was a good race, but it's just so hard to pass on the bottom. Like, the top's so OP. The only way you can really pass from the bottom is if you push up and just take the other guy's line away. But it was a breath of fresh air, at least. I mean, the broadcast would have been more fun if we didn't have Michael Waltrip taking up another side of the screen for 10 laps, instead of seeing Kyle Larson hit the wall and there was other stuff happening on track. But I mean, if you say it wasn't a good race, I'm not going to argue with you. Because, I mean, see your point. Because guys were as good as where they were running. The only lead changes were really side by side after race started. 5 laps, there wasn't a lot of passing, but there was some passing. The bar is set so low, though. I think it was a good race, and it was better than all the other All-Star races and all the other races I've seen this year. But I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, the short track package is fixed or the next gen car is great. It felt mildly entertaining, I guess is the way to put it. I mean, it's probably it's a good short track race for next gen car. I mean, it was decent side by side racing. Maybe it probably did make it look better than it really was, but you still have the same issues though with the car. Where if you have clean air, the preferred line, no one is getting around you. Even if they are faster and less, I guess you have fresher tires, which was the thing that helped Christopher Bell win the race. But I would say it was a solid race. That's my just general quick thoughts. I would talk about WWE Raw, but it was, I don't know. I mean, it was boring, and I really don't feel like talking much about it. I will be doing the Saturday night main event show on Saturday, so yeah, I just wanted to go over my thoughts for every week of the NFL schedule, what I think the best game is, and then talk about and give my quick thoughts on the All-Star race. So yeah, that's really got to say here. Till next time out, peace, and have a good night.